Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Sidekick, new Sidekick TV Blog up. Thank you again to everyone that's been so supportive of this. Much love and peace to you. Peace to everyone that watches this overseas in like the Netherlands and Europe and Asia and Africa. All the followers on Twitter, appreciate that a lot. Gotta give a couple shout outs first before I get into tonight's topic of what I want to talk about. Shout out, of course, goes in order to my fiance Veronica. Much love to her, lovely girl. Shout out to everybody that's here in the U.S. Shout out to everyone again that's watched it. To you and all yours, I appreciate that. Shout out to my man DJ DV1. Says he's gonna start posting my blogs on his site and everything. Big ups to him on that, or a link to my blog site on that. Much love to everybody. Please make sure you guys are checking out CodeZTheSeries.com. Make sure you like that. Let's get this show on the air. If you love zombies, you make sure you check out the page CodeZTheSeries.com. Like it on Facebook, friend it on Twitter, the whole nine. Go back to my man DV1 real quick. Go to his site DJDV1.com. Download his podcast. He puts out some great mixes, great tunes that are just one track, but they're continuous music. He's got 80s music on there, 90s music. He's got Tupac tribute on there, a Biggie tribute, etc. Just go to his site and check it out. Um, Another site I want you guys to check out is steveharvey.com and then click on the best of, because tonight's subject has to kind of do with his show and me giving advice. Not to Steve Harvey, but to a letter. What Steve Harvey does on his morning show, he does a thing called the Strawberry Letter, where they read a letter from a listener that has written in about something that's going on in their lives, but they need advice on. And it's the most craziest things that you cannot make up. Well, one letter person wrote in, a guy wrote in. He said that he was married, and the subject was, "Is am I a dog or am I just being a regular man?" Because whenever he is without his wife, he cannot help but notice another woman's behind, a big behind. He likes girls that are very curvy and have nice apple bottoms and everything. But he says he also does it when his wife is around too, right there in front of her. He wanted to know, was he a dog or was he a fool for doing it? Well, Steve Harvey said, "You are stupid for just writing me this letter and everything, because basically, you put your own self out there." He's like, "That's disrespectful to do that to your wife and everything. Come on, you gotta be better than that." I agree with that, and I want to touch base on looking at, and not just looking at another person's anatomy, but just looking at another person in general. What are the rules? What's okay and what's not okay. So here are the rules, and this goes to men and women. Okay, ladies, this goes for you too. I'm not just talking towards the men. I'm talking to the women as well. When is it okay to look at another person? Okay, to look at someone and take a quick glance. Okay, the answer is really never. You should never want to do that. You should never want to look at someone else. But if you are, if you are going to do it, do not do it when your spouse is around. Okay, men. If you were with your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife, etc., or someone that you're trying to be in a relationship with, you guys are out hanging out, it is not polite that if you see a woman who might have big breasts or might have a big bottom or a cute face and stare and admire it. Come on, what's that saying? That's gonna send signals to to the person you're with, that okay, maybe this person might be stepping outside their boundaries, or even if they're with me, they still like to check out. They still like to look around. Ladies, same goes for you. Okay, it's a cute guy and everything, and you're with your man. Don't sit up there, especially if you don't want your man to, cause a scene in front of you or go confront the person or whatever. Don't stare at another dude. Okay, it's not cool. If you're going to do this, there's two options you should do. Okay, two options. Option one, do it when you're by yourself. So let's say you're in a grocery store, fellas, and you stand there in the aisle. Girl walks down, and she might look good and everything. This is what you do. You do a quick glance, and you go back to what you was doing. Once again, watch. Quick glance, Then back to what you were doing. Okay, ladies, when you're with your girls, y'all having coffee or whatever, getting your lattes or talking wherever you meet up at. 9 times out of 10, it's the coffee shop. Or if you decide to go with your girls to the bar, the guy walks by, just do one of these. Okay, once again, watch. Okay, and then you go back to whatever it is you was talking about. Okay, you know it's if they're talking, they might notice it. Now sometimes you might be with friends, and they might I've been in this situation before. I've been out with my friends, and we out sitting there talking, and then one of them points out, "Hey man, check out that girl right there." Quick glance. Oh, okay, cool, and then go back to doing what we was talking about. That's not doing anything wrong. I just glanced over, and that was that. I went back to my business. Okay, I didn't stare at her. I didn't try to do the cat call. Didn't try to send any signals. I just looked and went on about my business. Didn't really pay any attention to it. Okay, ladies, same thing once again goes for you. Your girl says, "Ooh, girl, check out that brother over there in a three-piece suit. He is fine." Just do this and go on about your business. All right, don't try to do nothing. Don't try to set up nothing. Because you have somebody. Okay, you wouldn't want the other person doing that to you. Karma does come back around. Now, is it okay to say if someone is cute? Is it okay to say if someone's beautiful? It's okay to say that as long as you don't act upon that, okay? It is okay to do that as long as you don't act upon it, okay? And, it's okay if you're talking with your boy, you see a girl, oh yeah, she's cute, and just keep it going. Ladies, same thing for you. With your girls, you see a guy, oh yeah, he's cute, keep it going, all right? Just agreeing with it. Don't try to go over there and get their number. Don't try to, hook up with them and everything, because once again, karma does come back around. And then, fellas, you got to be aware of this, because sometimes your lady will set you up. And ladies, you got to be aware of this too, because sometimes the fellas will set you up. If you introduce us to a friend and you ask us how we thought they looked or whatever, and we say, oh yeah, they're cute, oh, they're beautiful, do not get mad at us because you asked that question. Okay, you cannot get mad at us and expect us to you minutes to say, "Oh, they're ugly" or whatever. Okay, you can't do that. It's not fair. So, men, that goes for you. Women, that goes for you as well. I've been out on several occasions with my fiance, and she's introduced me to some of her girlfriends. And luckily for us, we never had a problem with this. She's introduced me to some of her girlfriends and asked me, "Oh, so what do you think of so and so?" I said, "Oh yeah, she's cute." Just kept it pushing. I didn't say, "Oh, I wonder what she's like behind closed doors," or "I wonder how she if she likes what she likes to do in her free time." Da da da. I've never done that. Same thing with my fiance. I've introduced her to some of my guys, and we think, "Oh, he was cute looking guy and everything." Da da da. Kept it moving. Never asked, "Oh, I wonder what he likes to do," and with females and everything, because that's not right. Come on, she wouldn't want to upset me. I wouldn't want to upset her. Okay, we might say, "Oh, well, maybe we should hook them up with this person or that person." Yeah, that's fine, because they would make a good couple. But other than that, as long as you don't act upon it, you're okay. All right. So let's review. As long as if you don't do it, period. Okay. Do not do it, period. If you're gonna look, don't do it, period. Do it. Avoid as much as you can. If you do end up looking, do not do it when your spouse is around. If you're gonna do it in public, either do it by yourself or do it with your friends. But once again, go back to what you're doing normally, okay? Because the quicker you get back to doing what you're doing normally versus staring at them, that might lead to something else, okay? So, let me know what you think about this. If you have any suggestions on what to do when it comes to being in this situation, let me know. Hit me up, aadams862,000.com. Excuse me, 8adams862,000 at gmail.com. That's my email address. Twitter.com/sidekick86. Visit me on my blog. This is sidekick.tumblr.com. Of course, you can always drop me a line here on Facebook or on YouTube, okay? I'll see you guys later. Peace.